Taylor Swift actually got booed at country legend Alan Jackson's farewell concert in Nashville on June 27, 2026, just 6 days before her reported wedding.
Travis Kelce doesn't even play here.
Alan Jackson, who is 67 years old and stepping back from touring due to Charcot-Marie tooth disease, held his final touring concert, called Last Call, One More for the Road, the finale, at Nissan Stadium that night. The 50,000-seat stadium completely sold out. In-person tributes came from George Strait, Carrie Underwood, Luke Combs, Miranda Lambert, Luke Bryan, and others. Taylor recorded a video message saying, "Hi Alan, it's Taylor. I just want to say thank you for your decades of unbelievable songwriting and performances." She also praised his song Drive, which she covered back in 2008. When her face flashed on the stadium screen, the boos genuinely started immediately. USA Today reporters Brian West and Audrey Gibbs, who were present, wrote that boos drowned out the beginning of her message. Some fans cheered too, but the reaction was genuinely mixed. For a Music City legend's farewell, having one of country's biggest exports booed is honestly humiliating. Wild moment. Nashville reportedly thinks Taylor Swift sold out country music for pop fame, and that resentment has been brewing for over a decade. Taylor started her career as a country artist, signing with Big Machine Records in 2005 at just 15 years old. She released her self-titled debut album in 2006 and Fearless in 2008. Both were massive country hits. Then she pivoted hard. By 2014, with her album 1989, Taylor fully transitioned to pop and never looked back. Now she's the biggest pop star alive. The country sellout narrative has reportedly followed her ever since. Music City has reportedly held a quiet grudge. Mid-level country artists have grumbled about her abandoning Nashville. Old-school country fans have reportedly accused her of using country to launch a career and then ditching the genre. At Alan Jackson's farewell, those exact tensions reportedly resurfaced. Many of the 50,000 attendees were hardcore country fans, exactly the demographic still mad at Taylor for leaving. Booing her at a Music City legend's final concert was reportedly the perfect public moment to express that decade-old resentment. Whether it was justified or not is honestly up for debate, but the resentment is real. Travis Kelce, being a Kansas City Chiefs star, has reportedly made Taylor Swift wildly unpopular with NFL rivals, and Nashville has its own Titans connection. The boos at Alan Jackson's farewell reportedly also had a sports angle. Nashville is home to the Tennessee Titans, who play in the same NFL conference as the Kansas City Chiefs. Tennessee fans hate the Chiefs because Kansas City has dominated the AFC for years. Now Taylor is engaged to Travis, who's the biggest tight end in the league. Going to a Music City Stadium event automatically meant facing fans who reportedly already had hostile feelings toward the Chiefs by extension. This is the same dynamic that got Taylor booed at the Super Bowl multiple times. At Super Bowl 58 on February 11, 2024, Swift was booed by 49ers fans. At Super Bowl 59 on February 9, 2025 at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, she was loudly booed by Eagles fans on the Jumbotron. Even at the December 2023 Chiefs vs. Patriots game, fans booed her at Gillette Stadium. Travis even acknowledged it on his podcast, saying, "There might have been a few Brads and Chads that were booing." Sports rivalry follows Taylor everywhere now. Taylor Swift endorsing Democratic candidates has reportedly triggered massive partisan backlash that still follows her years later. Taylor endorsed Joe Biden in 2020. Then she famously endorsed Kamala Harris on September 10, 2024, right after the Harris versus Trump debate. Her Instagram post drove a surge of 405,999 visitors to vote.gov in the next 24 hours, according to a GSA spokesperson. Then Trump posted, "I hate Taylor Swift," on Truth Social on September 15, 2024. After Harris lost the November 2024 election, the partisan hostility never went away. At Super Bowl 59 on February 9, 2025, when Taylor was booed loudly on the Jumbotron, Trump immediately posted, "The only one that had a tougher night than the Kansas City Chiefs was Taylor Swift. She got booed out of the stadium. MAGA is very unforgiving." Brutal post. Now at Alan Jackson's farewell in Nashville, much of the crowd was reportedly country fans, who tend to lean conservative. The partisan backlash directly fueled the booing at her video message. Whether that's fair depends on your politics, but the political resentment is honestly real and ongoing. Taylor publicly endorsing Harris cost her. Taylor Swift's non-stop wedding hype to Travis Kelce is reportedly exhausting even her own fans at this point. Taylor and Travis got engaged on August 26, 2025, after he proposed in his Kansas City area backyard. They posted the joint Instagram with the caption, "Your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married." The post hit 14 million likes within an hour, becoming one of the most reposted Instagram posts ever. Then came months of constant wedding speculation. A rumored June 13, 2026 Rhode Island wedding at Ocean House passed without anything happening. Then the speculation moved to a reported July 3, 2026 wedding at Madison Square Garden in New York City. Guests reportedly received save the dates with NDAs attached. Save the dates with non-disclosure agreements is reportedly genuinely insane. Reports also suggest Stevie Nicks and Tim McGraw might perform at the reception. None of this has been officially confirmed by Taylor or Travis. They have used misdirection multiple times already. The constant wedding speculation has reportedly created public fatigue. The Nashville booing came just 6 days before the reported July 3rd wedding date. Hard to ignore the timing. Taylor Swift's constant presence in every NFL broadcast has reportedly created massive public fatigue that's hurting her now. Since Taylor started dating Travis Kelce in 2023, NFL broadcasts have cut to her in the suite at every Chiefs game. The November 2023 Chiefs vs. Eagles game was reportedly the breaking point. Cameras cut to Taylor so many times that #LetUsWatchFootball trended on X. Even Travis himself reportedly admitted the NFL was overdoing it. Taylor told Time for her Person of the Year piece that she had no awareness of if I'm being shown too much and pissing off a few dads, Brads, and Chads. Honestly, relatable response. But the resentment kept building anyway. Then came the AFC Championship on January 28, 2024, where Taylor was caught mouthing, "Go away, please," to the camera. The overexposure has reportedly fueled the constant booing at every public sports event. Plus, there's the Eras Tour Ticketmaster meltdown from November 2022, the multiple album variant releases for The Life of a Showgirl in October 2025, and the private jet emissions controversy from 2022. Taylor's been on top of the cultural conversation for so long that some people are reportedly genuinely just tired. Taylor Swift actually got cheered alongside the boos at Nashville, and that nuance is reportedly getting completely lost in the headlines. Rolling Stone described the reaction as a mixed reaction, with boos but also cheers. E! News specifically ran the headline calling it booed and cheered. TMZ reported some fans claimed they could hear boos roaring from sections of the packed stadium, while noting Swifties were certainly among the crowd, with cheers and applause. So the truth is genuinely complicated. The valiant roar of boos framing that went viral after the event reportedly came from aggregator sites, cherry-picking parts of the original USA Today report.
And I know that was an example that
the original reporting just said boos drowned out the beginning of her message, which is genuinely different from the entire stadium booed her. Taylor's actual fan base in Nashville was clearly there cheering. Plenty of country music fans still love Taylor. The whole "everyone in Nashville hates Taylor" narrative is reportedly oversimplified for clicks. Truth is more nuanced. Some booed, some cheered. The split tells you everything about Taylor's polarizing place in pop culture right now. People either love her or hate her with intensity.